Yoshis are judging me.
Clearly.
They are judging me.
I mean, you got the tiger shirt, there's a tiger blanket in the background. Clearly they think you're sexy.
No, I don't think that's what they're thinking. I think they're thinking I did something stupid.
Okay, I think you're sexy.
Hey.
So what'd you do?
So I was wandering around the mall today because I
Well-
had some time to kill.
Okay.
We were going to be going out to dinner after that. But,
It was awesome.
It was. And one of the stores had something from my youth. Specifically, it had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now, I haven't done anything with Yu-Gi-Oh in, like, nearly 20 years, give or take. So, like, normally I wouldn't care. But the thing is, they had some sets that I remember from way back when I was in high school and middle school and shit. And so, like, for a couple of months, like, whenever I saw those in the store, there's a voice in the back of my head going, like, buy those, you want those. And it's like, I don't even collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But as I was going around and wandering the mall and buying my cute girlfriend nice gifts
I got a Glaceon.
and Kit Kats,
Yes, they're strawberry flavored.
I wound up getting 2 packs of the Metal Raiders expansion. Metal Raiders was the second expansion that was made, and it features monsters that I actually fucking recognize. But I actually remember getting some booster packs of this in high school. In fact, I got one really rare card I was proud of that I don't know where it went, but that's another story. So I broke down, and despite the fact that I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I haven't collected Yu-Gi-Oh! In, like, decades, I sit before you a broken shell of a man.
But you're still sexy.
Hey. So let's crack these suckers open.
Yes, let's see. What's in the deck?
Okay, so booster pack 1.
Show us the cards.
Alrighty. The first card is Armored Zombie, which is a 1500 zero zombie monster. So not amazing, but it'll work.
Yeah.
Hibikime, which I don't remember from the show, but that's fine. 1450, 100 monster, warrior normal.
It almost kind of looks like Dace.
Little bit, yeah. Hyosube, a water monster that's 1500, 900. Oh, I had this card at one point.
Oh.
So Jirai Gumo.
That sounds familiar.
I'm trying to remember if this was one Joey had. Someone in the show had this monster, but
Show me.
it is a spider monster.
Yeah, I don't remember who had that either.
But basically when it has really good stats, but whenever it declares an attack, you have to toss a coin and call it. If you call it wrong, you lose half your life points.
Yay! To the Shadow Realm!
Oh, okay, here's the rare... Oh, okay, I've got... Wow, that's the rare card for this deck. Interesting. So I got one little rare card, which is Princess of Tsurugi, which... Flip. Inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent's life points for each spell and trap card on your opponent's side of the field. So that could do a lot of damage, potentially. And
I'm not gonna say what I might recognize her from.
Oh, God.
She looks like one from a thing.
So I got a holographic card.
How holographic is it?
Holographic enough.
So what is it?
It is a very notable monster. Famous for being in Yugi Moto's deck.
The Dark Magician?
Nope, that's not in this set.
Lil Karibo? Do la 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 la.
Is that a rare card? So I have Karibo. Oh hey, I had this card back in the day. It's from Joey Wheeler's deck. I have Ahmad Lizard.
Rar.
Oh, Yugi had this card. Gazelle, the king of mythical beasts.
Sounds familiar.
It's a furry.
Yep, that would probably be if Red 13 was an anthro.
Mm-hmm. And I actually had this card, but I remember that, suddenly that one Weevil! Weevil had this in his deck. The Larva Moth, it can't normally be summoned. You have to have, like, a Babier Moth card. You put the cocoon on it, and then after a certain number of turns, you can turn it into this, although why you turn it into this one is stupid.
Because it looks cool?
You could, if you're able to keep the cocoon going for like 5 turns, you get the Great and Mighty King Moth, or whatever it was called. So the main shiny card I got from that one was Karibo.
Go figure.
Let's see what I get from this one. Let's see what fresh hell awaits me in this pack.
You get Dark Magician Girl.
Nah, she's not in this set either. There are a couple of monsters I'm hoping for. I'm not expecting to get them, but I'm hoping for. So, pack number 2. Rock Ogre Grotto, number 1.
My number 1.
I have no idea. It is a rock thing. I remember this showing up in the show, but I can't remember who had it. Ground Attacker Bugroth, which is some sort of bug robot thing.
I would assume Weevil, he was the bug guy.
Yeah, but it's not technically a bug, it's a machine. Steel Scorpion is another one I remember showing up in the show. A non-machined monster attacking it will be destroyed at the end phase. I do remember who had this spell card. Elegant Egotist. This was My Valentine.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
If Harpy Lady is on the field, special summon one Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady sisters from your hand or deck. Oh, this is an interesting one. Kazajin. Which... You have to be... You probably don't remember this card specifically, but I can guarantee you remember the people who had it, and you might remember what it turned into. So, this one combined with 2 other cards give you the Gate Guardian, which was the big monster that... If you do not change your socks, you face the Brothers' Paradox. It was one of their cards. I don't know what this one by itself does. Let's see. It's a 24/2200 monster, which is similar to how powerful the Red Eyes was. Once while face up on the field, during damage calculation to your opponent's turn, if this card is being attacked, you can target the attacking monster, make the target's attack 0 during your damage calculation only. Okay, that's useful. Ancient Brain! This card looks like it's trash.
Well, now that's just hurtful.
Lady of Faith. This was, something Taya had. It isn't actually a great card either.
Yeah. Looks kind of like the girl from... Damn it, that just flew out of my head. The one when's Nocturne is in. The one you want to do for an LP.
Okay. Next up we have Thunder Dragon, which is underpowered for a 5-star monster. Discard this card, add up to 2...
Lunar, that's what it was.
Lunar, yes.
Yes.
Thunder Dragon from your deck to your hand.
Badass.
And Paralyzing Potion. A non-machine type monster equipped with this card cannot attack.
It's green.
It's green.
Like your shirt.
Yep. So I was hoping for like Black Skull Dragon, Summon Skull, or Barrel Dragon, but I did get some interesting cards from this.
You got Karibo.
I got Karibo, and the Kazajin thing I'm actually kind of interested in, just because it's like, oh, I do remember that one. I'd love to have all three of the parts plus the Gate Guardian, but...
Maybe another time.
Yep. Granted, I'm not sure how many more Yu-Gi-Oh cards I'm gonna grab, because this was very much a whim thing.
Considering how often you're like, must resist Yu-Gi-Oh!
There are better things I could spend my money on. But yes, this has been us looking at Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I'm a child. Cream cheese is just... You were judging. You were so judging, cream cheese.
How do you know she's not looking at Oreo?
Oreo, meanwhile, has never had a thought in his head, and he's not about to start now.
His thought is in his hat.
Mm-hmm. So yes, thank you for enjoying this cavalcade of fuckery. Have a great day, everyone.
Don't go to the Shadow Realm.